LoveLine.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. No, that's not Dr. Drew. That's Dr. Marcel. Dr. Marcel is a board-certified plastic surgeon. He can fix you, and he is better than Drew. He was also Drew's roommate back at USC. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. Foo Fighters here tonight. Chris and Dave both here.
Hey.
From the band, excited. Marcel paid the band a great compliment, which is when he found out the Foo Fighters were coming in tonight, which was just moments ago.
Yeah.
And he said, I thought Drew never missed nights when there were real guests.
He never does.
I know.
It's
Where
always
is
just
Drew?
you and me.
Drew is ice skating with his daughter in New York or Vancouver
nice.
or something. He's following her around with her ice skates. So,
Deal with the fact that I am gay.
Okay. We're going to hear Anderson, get ready with Drew because I want to hear some of that Crank Yanker stuff that Drew did when
Dr. Drew in the hizzy.
Give me one more good one.
But why ain't
One
you
more.
got no play, playa?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Well, I'll explain it. I'd like to hear that call, actually. We did a Crank Yankers episode once where me and Dr. Drew we called people and claimed we're trying to get the show back on MTV, but they wanted to see if Drew could be a little more urban, a little more hip, a little more now. So we played along with them, and Drew sort of ghettoed it up. And
He pulls it off.
Look, motherfucker, I'm telling you.
He definitely gets away with it. In Your Honor is the name of the CD. My wife already bought it and announced it's the only CD she would pay for, meaning go out and buy. She pays for the iTunes stuff. Easy listening on one, hard rocking on the other. Is the other one all acoustic, the second CD?
Yeah, well, it's acoustic based. So most of the songs, the foundation of the song is just an acoustic and a vocal, and sometimes there's organs and accordions and pianos and mellotrons, but it's mellow. It's a lot more mellow than the rock thing. It's the most mellow thing we've ever done, the acoustic stuff.
But there is, Dave, you and the Foo Fighters have a melodic, mellow side that you like to express now and again,
then,
right?
Yeah.
But when you do the rock side, it's almost like you're trying to smash 8 minutes of rock song into 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like this weird, like some sort of frenzy you guys are in. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get too heavy, but you know what I mean? Like
freaking me out.
Not enough time to rock. You know,
Here's the way I look at it.
Do you ever have enough time to rock?
No. No, but it's
That's
like
the problem.
It's like there's 10 guys in the band trying to rock, but 4 you on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, here's the way I look at it. Buddy Holly wrote some great songs. Most of them were under 2 minutes long.
Yes.
He'd sort of bang it out, he'd make his point, and he'd get out of there and start another song.
Right.
With us, what we try to do, we start with something simple. By the end of the song, it's this big climactic bunch of anthemic noise, and we try to cram as much as we can into those 3 or 4 minutes without, it's kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody concentrate.
Right. That's
You
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
get that vibe, but you don't want to. I don't want to spend 8 minutes doing anything.
Right.
So let's do it in 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. It's like someone took, Highway Star and wedged it into 2 minutes
like
and
that.
42 seconds.
I like you.
Yeah, I could smash Burn into that one, too. A little Deep Purple for you kids out there. Yeah. No, it really does feel like there's, someone yelled, go, and you got to rock, and then, hit
We
the
get a little
stopwatch.
anxious, I think.
That's
sometimes.
good. But the slow stuff never feels pressed or pushed. I shouldn't even say slow, but the more melodic stuff.
That stuff was really easy to do. That came natural. It was really easy for us to go in and record. We had never really done a whole album like that, so we weren't sure how long it was going to take or how to go about doing it, and We do a song a day.
When do you decide on the double album? When you have too much material for the single, or do you decide that long in advance?
That long in advance. Because we also built a studio in Northridge. I don't know if you know about that.
Oh, really?
We bought an 8,000 square foot warehouse.
Wow.
That was brand new. And we framed it out and built one of the nicest studios in Los Angeles. It's unbelievable. The place looks like Abbey Road, but it's brand new. It's pretty phenomenal.
And all set against the backdrop of majestic Northridge, where some of the greatest artistic creations have ever come out. I mean, bands would travel from as far away as Europe to go to Northridge.
It's
just
the
for
next
the
Seattle, really, if you think about it. It's the next Seattle.
It's got it all. I'd be happy. I'd be excited to see it.
You got to check it out.
Well, the thing about studios is it's sort of, part technology and then part construction and then part a whole bunch of acoustic mathematics.
Yes.
This science of these triple walls and everything's insulated.
It's heavy. The bass traps
isolated and probably cut the slab so it wasn't attached to the rest of the building.
Don't we have the biggest bass trap in the
I think we
world
might
or
have the
something?
biggest. You know what a bass trap is?
No.
Basically, the whole idea with the studio is that you have to control the sound, whether it's deflection or reflection or absorption. What you want to do is like in the control room, say you've got the board and the speakers that are pointed at you. Well, the wall behind you has to kind of swallow all the sound so it doesn't bounce anywhere.
Right.
So what you do is you've got a wall and you get 703 insulation and you line that down the wall, the one that faces the speakers. And then you frame it out about 2 feet from that wall, and then you take 703 and you sort of make these angled ribs.
This is fascinating stuff for kids that tune in to hear about sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm an R30
and then
man
you have
myself.
anal sex.
Well, see, I told you if you waited, kids, there'd be a great payday at the end of that acoustical story.
Because that's the best.
No, but here's the best studio or the best home theater is if you start with a space the size of a blimp hanger and end up with a Rubik's cube with a folding chair in it. That means every wall. Its idea is it's horrible efficiency. It's like take the walls and shrink them all down 5 feet and put triple walls and triple drywall and everything. I'd love to see
You
that.
got to check it out because the woodwork too is amazing. Our bass tech Jeff did all the stuff and
Really?
all the joints and it's flawless. It's beautiful.
Do you lease it out, rent it out, hand it out to other bands?
Actually, yeah, I think tomorrow a band is going in there, Fireball Ministry, to start recording.
Yeah, Velvet Revolver went in there and recorded their latest song.
And can you make some money back on your
Sure.
investment?
That's
because
the
it's
whole idea.
It's a decent gig. These rehearsal
bad.
studios and these recording studios are popping up all over the place. My hometown of North Hollywood sadly used to be the porn capital of the world. Now I think it's like the recording studio capital of the
Come
world.
to Northridge.
Rehearsal.
I think they all moved there.
I will be out there. And also, one other thing I wanted to ask you. I can't remember. All right, let's take some calls. Do we have calls? Well, that's interesting. I didn't look at the board for the last 10 minutes. Let me try to figure this out. Maybe we should hear a Foo Fighters song.
Let's do that.
That would be awesome.
Want to hear the best of you?
Yeah.
Good liposuction music.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Just ram it in there.
yeah.
Get that fat.
Go.
Get it.
Did you do lipo today?
See, now that's a
Today
good
I
video
did.
treatment right there.
I did.
We've been looking for a good video treatment.
Choreographed lipo. Like, imagine that. Like 6 or 7 tables with a bunch of hugely obese women getting worked on in unison, so it becomes a dance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We're on to something.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. All right. We're ready?
Copyright that. Did you hear that? Copyright that.
This little something from the Foo Fighters. And what's it called? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Best of you. Sorry.
I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Everyone's got the chains to break. Holding you. Will you bother resist or be abused? Is someone getting the best of you? Is someone getting the best
Yeah, everybody. Foo Fighters in your honor. Name of the CD. Chris Shiflett here tonight. Also Dave Grohl from the band. And Chris has himself a side project, which sounds interesting. Jackson United. How'd that come about?
Huh? That gets slipped in there. That just started in some downtime, and I went and recorded with my brother and my friend Pete, and just kind of went from there. Just downtime.
Is there?
That's the good thing about being in like a big successful rock band. You have a lot of time off.
Yeah.
Not right now.
No, you guys are
But
starting
for the
to
last
tour,
year and
right?
a half.
Are you
We had
going-
a bunch of time off.
Yeah.
Can I just say that I love your deep voice, Chris?
Is it turning you on?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you should
Sweet.
really.
Can
could
you
get
believe that?
You could get some good VO work. You know,
voiceover?
voiceover. Yeah, come on. That's,
I'll hook
that's
it up,
fine. You own
brother.
you part owner in a studio. You got to know VO, baby.
That's true. I'm blowing it.
Yeah, I could get you work like maybe for Lowe's or something like that, or maybe doing like GMC trucks or something like that.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah,
4x4s.
A rapist.
yeah.
That wasn't me.
No, but I had this. I have this reoccurring joke that Drew doesn't think is funny at all, but we can try it, which is like, you know, when you used to watch 70s TV and they'd go, this week, in order for Tana to catch a serial killer, he's going to have to become a serial killer. They do like a lot of that. But
I
had
don't
the
find that
joke-
funny.
I had the joke with Drew where it always just ended with rapist. So it'd be like, this week on Hack, in order to catch an international jewel thief, Hack is going to have to become a rapist. See, it always ended with rape, and Drew never thought that was funny. And then I don't think I thought it was funny either, but I thought it was funny that he didn't think it was funny, so we keep repeating it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Who do you
That's
like
the voice
here?
of the GMC truck guy, too.
Yeah, that's what's his name from
rapist.
Yeah, that's Will Arnett from Arrested Development. Amanda,
Yeah,
you're 16.
I sure am.
You have a verbally abusive 18-year-old boyfriend.
I wouldn't say he's verbally abusive. First of all, Adam, I have to say it's wonderful hearing your voice again, because down here in Baltimore, Maryland, where I am, they replaced our alternative station that played LoveLine with a Spanish station. So I don't get to listen to
HFS.
you anymore.
Oh yeah, that's
I
rough.
sure missed you.
Well, where do you? What do you do? Or what are you on the internet or something? Or are you just calling?
I'm calling about my boyfriend.
All right, but you don't hear us at all.
No, I don't. It sucks.
All right. Well, I think they're trying to do something about that in the D.C. area at least. But
We just played at that HF festival recently.
it's
Yeah, I thought HFS, they're going again, though, aren't they?
They moved
yeah.
to another thing.
Was it at RFK, the HF
Not
festival?
this time. They moved it
They
into
moved
Baltimore.
it to 105.7, but LoveLine still isn't on there, though. So HFS
right.
is on another station
Well,
now. But
I would be concerned, except for I have 2 huge TV shows coming out, so this radio is sort of a hobby that I'm not really interested in anymore.
Oh.
All right, so go ahead. Literally a millionaire. Go ahead, Amanda. You know, I just do this for the kids. Go ahead, baby doll.
Alrighty. I've been with this guy, Billy, for exactly a year and 10 months. It's a year and 10 months today. And it's funny because we're Billy and Mandy, and if you watch Cartoon Network, you get why that's funny.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right, let's go, babe. You're 16,
Okay.
by the way. You sound like a Vietnam nurse. You sound like
I
you've
do?
been to hell and back.
Is that a
Yeah,
bad
that's-
thing? I have a cold right now, so maybe
All right,
that's
you just
why.
sound like an old soul. And we talk to 15 or 16-year-olds that sound like they're 11, and we talk to 16-year-olds that sound like they're 46.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, I'll cut to the chase. I don't know. We've been together a really long time, off and on, and he dumped me 15 minutes after he took my virginity, but I forgave him for that. Then he cheated on me when we got back together after that. We've been together about 6 months, and let me think.
Are you going to cry?
Kind of. I don't know. It's
All right. Listen, Amanda, let me jump in here for a second.
okay.
You sound like life has just kicked the S out of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
It sounds like your dad's a horrible guy. It sounds like
He's
your
not
mom.
around.
He's not around?
No.
No. And Mom, did you have horrible boyfriends? Well, you know, self-esteem. Did you have to take care of someone growing up? Was your mom an alcoholic or something? Did you have some brother that had polio? What's up?
I mean, my mom, she's not a nice person, but hey, she's my mom, you know?
Yeah, but you know, you don't have to. You know, you only have to treat her as well as she treats you.
Very well.
All right, so look, here's the thing, Amanda. It's like we're all getting depressed listening to you, and you're only
Sorry.
16. Well, you're in the 11th grade. You're supposed to be doodling on peachy folders,
Yeah.
and you know, thinking guys are cute. You know what I mean? Not being verbally abused by idiot boyfriends.
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't like verbally abuse. I mean, he's mean to me and all. We were together 6 months, and I broke up with him because he was treating me like crap. And he had some girl beat the crap out of me. This like 200-pound Mexican girl. She was huge, and like he.
Well,
had her just beat
that's
the crap
considered
out
a
of me.
flyweight for a Mexican girl, by the way. That's not a big. That's a big girl. That's not a big Mexican girl. I'll show you the chart one day. Explain it to you. You know, it's like different breeds of dogs. Some are bigger. You know what I mean? There's Mastiffs. There's Chihuahuas. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
200 pounds wouldn't be a big Mastiff, but it'd be a huge Chihuahua. You see what I'm saying? You'd have to get the lipo stick out. Listen, Amanda, look, here's the deal. I don't even want to talk about this guy. There's so much like angst and depression in your voice. It's pouring through you.
Well, I have a cold right now.
No, that's not. I'm not hearing mucus. I'm hearing depression.
Okay.
You got it. Do you have any female friends?
Yeah, lots of them. They all tell me to get the heck away from them.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because you're a bummer. Try to put a smile on your face and go hang out with your female friends and get into something. What are you into?
Not much, because I once again get.
All right, listen, because everyone's an idiot. Get into something. Get into school. Get into volleyball. Taxidermy.
School is the only place I get to ever go to. That's the only time I ever get to leave my house because of my mom, because she didn't improve my relationship with Billy.
Yeah. Well, look, break up with this guy. I don't like him.
We're not together right now because
Good.
he's really treating me like
Good.
crap.
Hang out. All right, listen. Here's the deal. Here's what people don't understand. They get depressed and you feel sorry for them, and they get the crap kicked down by their parents, and then later on, everyone wants to get away from them because they're such a bummer. They just freak people out. It's like your skin crawls being around them, and it's sad because they get punished once at home by their parents, and then they spend the next 70 years being punished by society. Just bad relationships, getting taken advantage of. People just can't tolerate it. And it's sad that we have that reaction, but we do. It's like we want to get away from sick people. We want to get away from people that are injured or deformed. We want to get away from people that are depressed or unhappy. It just repels people. And I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Even the most evolved person doesn't want to go out to lunch with you when you're a full-blown bummer. And I don't know what to say to someone like Amanda. I mean, what's the advice? Therapy? Or come on, knock it off, get happy. But it's going to be a long, crappy life. I don't want to get, all preachy right out of the gate, but too late. I'm preaching. Anyone have any thoughts on this?
The world is your oyster. Because that's all the world is.
Yes, Anderson is convinced I was serious when I said that, so he plays it all the time. All right, let's take one more call and try to get Amanda out of our hair. Amanda, please get some therapy. I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice.
Therapy's for losers.
All right, Drew. Please. And what about that Crank Yankers call we were talking about, Anderson? Do you have that thing?
Yeah, I got it. It's all queued up. Why don't we do Durex and then come back and we'll do that?
Oh, forget about that Durex. I want to hear that Crank Yankers call. Can we hear it?
Yes.
All right. Play that.
Hello?
Hey, is Bo in?
Okay, hold on.
All right. Little
Hello?
one. Bo, this is Adam Carolla.
Hi.
You know the show LoveLine, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good. Are you in a room that's quiet where we can talk a little bit?
Well, I can go where I jack off.
Yeah, go
where you jack off.
Yeah, go where you jack off.
What?
All right.
There,
All right,
okay.
you there?
We're in the barn. That's good.
Okay. So, Bo, what we're doing here is we're putting together a tape for MTV because we're trying to get the show back on the air.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
And we're going to have Drew kind of hip it up a little, be a little more urban, okay?
Dr. Drew in the hizzy.
Hell yeah.
All right, so let's just take it like a regular LoveLine call, and we'll just start at the beginning. Bo,
All right.
18, you're on LoveLine. What's your problem?
Well, the problem is I have no sex life.
But why ain't you got no play, playa?
I don't know.
So you ain't hitting the skins,
Yeah.
motherfucker. You undoubtedly are looking to get the throb and guzzle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel ya.
In the meantime, you're sitting in the hizzy by yourself, thinking about a little Areola-Palooza action. In the meantime, your dong ain't doing shit. And hey, look, we heard when the call picked up. You got all those shorties running around there. You got to get out there and get your bitch spunk drunk. You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah, I hear ya.
If you had a hizzy, you'd be out of the house. I'm telling you, nigga, that it would put you into the mode where you would have no problem to get that freaky shit going. 24/7 flowing semen here in your house, in your hizzy, for chizzy.
Go with the flow. Don't talk like this. Talk the way you want to.
So I don't have to use all that freak or tore up the ass, Areola-Palooza, Muffio Tang, throb and guzzle crap in the ass shit, right?
Fuck them. Be yourself. Who gives a shit what they want?
Look, motherfucker, I'm telling you, don't be a player hater, because when you tap her in the ass, you ain't going to be interested in pistol rubbing no more, and the digit is dizzle, and in the hizzy for chizzy going to be great on the QT for real.
Stay fresh, nigga.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Snoop Doggy and Dr. Drew was at your door.
For that, he went to medical school.
We were in a recording studio in Nevada because it's illegal to do it anywhere else, and we're holding dry erase boards. It's like, just say Areola-Palooza, and Drew would be like, I don't know what that means. Say it. So that's why it sounded like he was reading.
He rattled that stuff off like a true
Yeah, well,
player.
he reads pretty fast.
He sure
you know,
does.
it's just, he couldn't pronounce everything.
Wow.
Foo Fighters here tonight. We'll take a quick break. And we'll be, Dr. Marcel, by the way, filling in for Dr. Drew. And we'll be right back after this.
LoveLine.
Okay, wait. My hair.
We'll be right back.
The one and only Live 105.
Everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Marcel. Dr. Marcel is a board-certified physician. He's a plastic surgeon and good, so he tells me. So if you have calls about that or questions about that, I should say you should call in. Dave and Chris here from the Foo Fighters.
Is it only me, or did the doctors look a lot alike? Because when I walked in, I almost thought it was Drew for a minute.
Yeah, he
These
did
guys
kind of
I
look
got the
similar.
Drew glasses going
a
now.
whole lot alike.
Yeah, I've
well,
got the Drew
they
glasses.
both have nice skin,
Yeah.
and they both look young. They're vibrant.
Good teeth.
Great teeth.
Yeah.
Drew's a man of passion. I think that's what keeps him young. He's a very passionate man. Marcel, I believe, shares his passion for passion.
Absolutely.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
A sensual man?
Oh, you know it.
Very creepy when men are introduced as sensual. I'm a sensualist. It's always weird. The heebie-jeebies. As sensual is what, like if a chick is in her 50s and still kind of hot and horny, she would call herself sensual. I think,
Right.
like, there's no sensual 19-year-old chicks that are really hot. They're not sensual. They're just sort of horny or hot or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would call yourself a sensual man?
I'm not quite sure on that
I'm
one.
going with that. So, and you've never done any work on yourself, right?
I used to inject Botox into myself before I trained my nurse how to do it.
Oh, really?
I was like a junkie in the mirror.
Is there such a thing as a scrotalplasty?
Yeah, there is.
What does that do?
I don't do them, but that's for guys where it hangs a little low and they want it kind of tucked up.
Because let me tell you what I had. I had a little asymmetry, meaning one was
One
a little
hung
lower
low.
than the other. So I went ahead and brought that
Isn't
up.
that normal, though?
Yeah, well, it is, but I'm a perfectionist, and I brought that one up.
You're all about symmetry, huh?
Yeah, see, in my business, all we have is confidence. That's all I have. That's all I take out there on stage. I don't have a drum kit or whatever props you guys use. I just have my confidence. That's all I bring out there, okay? So if I have asymmetrical in the scrotum, I'm not feeling as confident as I could be.
It's no balance.
There's no balance. Actually, if I walk long enough, I will make a circle.
Eventually your spine's
Eventually, I
crooked.
come back around. Scoliosis, headaches. So the point is they raised the one. I had the one raised. They raised it too high. I had to have the other raised.
Yikes.
They raised that too high.
So what, are your nuts above your wiener now? Is that
let me pull them up. Drew and I, by the way, had Jimmy convinced that I actually did this, but I think he was high at the.
But your self-esteem got so much better, didn't it?
Well, all I have, when I'm out on stage is that. But, by the way, it's the only time I feel free, when I'm getting scrotoplasty or dancing. Those are the 2 times I feel free.
Sensual.
Yeah. I've decided I hate, here's the people I hate in life. I hate anyone who explains there's no straight lines in nature. I hear that once in a while in these design shows, and it makes me want to jump into the TV set and strangle a guy. I don't want to hear the animal expert who's on Oprah explaining that dogs are pack animals. I don't like that guy. And I don't want anybody who says the only time I feel free is when fill in the blank, dancing or out there on the waves or what. That's always it's a blowhard who says that. I don't like any of those 3 things. I don't want to hear. You guys never say that, do you?
I would never say that around you.
Never.
Ever.
Okay, but don't even think it.
Sorry.
Who do you want to talk to, Marcel? Got questions for Foo Fighters? We got the plastic surgery.
Allie from Minnesota. She wants to talk about their CD.
All right, let's talk to Allie. Allie?
Hi.
18?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
I just had a question for the band, actually.
Oh. How you doing, Allie?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
Don't freeze
out.
Oh, yeah. I just want to know what changed in your lives to help make this CD as passionate as it is.
What was the question?
What changed in our lives to make this CD as passionate as it is?
Dave got much more sensual.
I think that's what it was.
But you guys are really into this CD, right? I mean, I see you guys everywhere. You're here, for Christ's sake. You got to be desperate.
This is a day off.
But I mean, you're really behind it. You're proud of it. You're pushing it. You're excited about it.
Well, it's not.
It's all right.
It's not really all it's cracked up to be. No, we've been a band for 10 years, and the first Foo Fighters record was just a demo tape that I did by myself down the street from my house in Seattle. It wasn't supposed to be a band. It was just something I did for fun. I spent like 5 or 6 days on it, and made a bunch of cassettes and gave them to friends, and then it turned into a band, and then we made another record, and then we made another record, and I'd never imagined this lasting for 10 years. I thought, I love being in bands, and I love making music and touring and stuff, and I always imagine every record to kind of be the last one. Like, we'll go out on a high note. This has been great.
Right.
But in making this record and building that studio, it's changed things for us, I think, because I think we can all kind of see the future now like we never had before. Just that in making something like that acoustic record, like making rock records, we made 4 of those in the last 10 years, and making another rock record, it's great. It's fun to make rock records, but, only the Ramones or AC/DC can make the same record over and over again for 20 years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Eventually you get to the point where you think, well, maybe I should just do something else.
I think Chuck Berry might be able to do it, too.
He can do it,
I bet he could, yeah.
Yeah, because his one sound... A little
that one
light.
solo?
Yeah, the whole song. Not just the solo. But the good news is you always think it's the Chuck Berry song you like when you hear the first couple licks.
Then it gets to the chorus, and you're like, I don't think I know this one.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
But it's the same as the other one I love, so fantastic.
Easy for me.
Well, that's interesting. So it's like, I'm trying to think of what the bands who have like the Ramones are a great example of a band that just has a signature sound that I don't know if anyone wants to hear anything else from them, but
that's
what
all
they
you
do.
need.
Right. Until someone comes in and does a better Ramones than the Ramones. The Ramones should continue doing it, or at least before the passing of
like
some of them.
AC/DC's going in to make another record, and you know what it's going to sound like. It's going to sound like AC/DC, and that's why people love them. But with us, I guess we just felt like we had to do something different in order to make it last even
you guys
longer.
sort of mixed it up early and often in your career, so there wasn't necessarily a total Foo Fighters sound, which is maybe not great, probably great creatively, but strategically, I don't know.
Well, I think that whether it was the first record or the second record, I think maybe the second record is where it sort of opened up a little bit. You had an acoustic song like Walking After You, or you had some balls out screamer like Enough Space or Monkey Ranch or something like that. the dynamic started kind of spreading a little wider, and so the whole idea behind this was just to sort of make the scope or dynamic really wide, so there's a range of music, because eventually, I mean, there's a song on there that sounds like a bossa nova that Norah Jones sings with me on. It's like this jazz thing. So eventually, when you hear, it sounds strange now, but in 5 years, if we were to do something like that again, it'd be like, oh yeah, it sounds like a Foo Fighters song.
Right.
As
Allie?
does the screaming stuff.
Yeah?
Allie, you cool?
Yeah, and I just want to thank the band because I love you guys, and just thank you for keep putting out these records I can listen to. Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks, Allie.
Thank you.
Let's take
best.
the best plastic surgery question
Like
for
her.
Dr. Marcel. Steven,
Yeah.
you have a question about stretch marks?
Yeah, Dr. Marcel, hello. I have stretch marks in my inner thigh, and I've had them for years, like 10 years.
Mhm.
Can I do anything about them?
No. Unfortunately, you can't.
Really? You can't?
No, there's places that tout the laser treatment, and people that have stretch marks want them gone. They don't want like a modest improvement, and that's all you're going to get
You
with
can't
some
just
of the
take
lasers.
up the slack and
You
kind
can
of...
cut the skin out. I mean, that works pretty well for women for tummy tucks if you can get rid of the skin with the stretch marks. But there's really no cream right now. There's no radio frequency. There's no laser. It's mostly just a way of getting money.
Here's what
out of
I
you.
think the guy should do. I think he should go get gnarly tribal tattoos down the insides
There
of
you
his
go.
thighs.
There you go.
Who's
Yeah.
going to know? And you know what? Chicks dig that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Chicks
good
dig
idea. Okay.
Inner thigh tattooing. Polynesian tribal.
Yeah.
No more stretch marks. You'll look like a professional wrestler.
That'll be a lot better way to spend your money than on any of the other treatments.
Yeah, right. And it lasts a lifetime, buddy.
And by the way, women don't care if a guy has stretch marks, do they?
No.
They might get freaked out about a tribal tattoo on their inner thighs, though.
Yeah. Well,
I never heard of a guy complain about having stretch marks. I never even noticed a guy have stretch marks.
No,
you can see it pretty
Oh
frequently.
yeah,
Really?
No, you gotta hit the showers, buddy. You gotta go down to the.
Yeah, I guess
Y.
I'm not hitting the public washroom.
He only showers with the other guys in the band. And we're all pretty tight.
Yeah, they're all tight.
We're
No, absolutely passionate, svelte men. But we'll go down.
Sensual.
We'll go down to Venice Beach and hit the showers, or I'll take you to the Y, and I'll show you stretch marks.
It's like rings in a tree or something like that.
But it's weird.
You never
like,
seen stretch marks?
Women,
not on a guy.
Oh,
women hate stretch marks on themselves. I don't even know if it bothers guys that much. Once in a while you see them around the women's hips. If it's on the right chick, it's fine.
It just makes them look soft and squishy, nice.
Yeah, you want
to cuddle.
Yeah. It's finger poking good. You just want to. Besides, I see stretch marks and I think big jugs. Do you know what I mean?
For you,
straight
yeah.
for the boobs.
I go straight for the boobs.
If you see fat ankles, do you immediately look at their breasts?
Yeah, well, I always
do
go
too.
up. Yeah, but if there's no stretch marks on an A cup,
That's right.
well, that's going to be the name of your next book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, if they've had kids, they've shrunk down to the A cup.
Okay, come on now, don't freak me out.
Quit splitting hairs.
We got to see. We got a question for man obsessed with porn. James, how to get good at performing oral sex on his wife? Oh, let's try that. James,
Hey, what's up?
28.
Yep.
You want to get good at performing oral sex on your wife?
Yeah.
How do you know you're not good at it?
Well, first of all, Adam, I just want to say I was just calling to check the condition your condition was in.
Oh, yeah, I was explaining to Drew once that Kenny Rogers song with the first edition. Just checked in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah. It was like the heaviest, 60th song of all time. Do you know that song?
No.
Oh man,
What
now
a
we
trip.
gotta find it. Kenny Rogers, the gambler, the coward of the county, does the freakiest, 60th psychedelic song you've ever heard in your life.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was that before? That was before
I've
Kenny
heard that.
Rogers
I've heard
Roasters.
that.
Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre because it's not country at all.
No, it's freaky psychedelic 60s.
Wow.
Yeah, the bearded one. You don't know that one, Marcel?
No, not at all.
Lord of the Rings.
That's right in your wheelhouse. You know what? You're probably so high in 1969 you forgot it. That's the only possible excuse. You know, the problem. You and Drew have the same thing. Is you're both doctors, so everyone he was like so focused that like Drew never saw The Shining, or never saw Goodfellas or something. So it's like, I was in the hospital at the time, and I'm always like, you don't know this, you don't know that. He didn't know what went on outside of the hospital for 13 years. But you're a passionate, sensual man. I would
69. I wasn't even in high school yet.
All right.
Well, I just heard that, and it was the funniest thing I ever heard. You trying to explain to Drew what that was.
Yeah, I know. It's become my life. Chris, find that song. Load it up. Download it. Yeah.
I just want to say, hey, Foo Fighters, that's a great song. That last song you just played, great stuff.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You have a question?
He wants to know. He needs some advice on how to go. I got some advice. You got to listen to the girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to what's going on. Don't dive down there with a big set of teeth. Get in there. Take it easy. Take it slow. Go slow. Listen to the girl. If you speed up a little and she's getting a little more into it, then you start into it a little bit more. And see, you got to listen. You got to listen to the lady.
Spell the alphabet.
Listen to the lady. The alphabet with the tongue is good.
That's right.
But also, now see, I believe in the G-spot.
Oh, really?
I do.
Where is the elusive G-spot?
You get in there a little bit. It's up on the. Say you've got your palm facing the sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a finger or two in there, and you start feeling to the top wall inside of your lady friend.
Backside of the pubic
You
bone.
can kind of feel there's a little bit of texture in there, maybe a few inches in, and you kind of apply a little bit of pressure with some in and out motion as you're doing the alphabet, but take it easy at first and listen to the lady, and eventually, touchdown.
Wait, is each woman's G-spot like in a different place though?
Probably, I'd imagine
if it exists at all.
Well, I
see. I'm a believer.
Okay,
I think.
But you believe in UFOs too, so there's like the credibility's
yeah,
low.
but they don't squirt stuff all over your face when they get happy.
How do you know?
I think they did pioneer the anal probe, though, so let's give them some credit.
That's true.
I feel like, as far as the G-spot goes, if there is a G-spot, that's where it is.
Doc,
where Dave says
what do you think? I mean,
I think there is a G-spot. I don't know if
is
every
it a
woman...
mystery?
For a lot of people.
Yeah?
It is. Well, here's the whole thing. Men are all laid out exactly the same. It's like we're all the same car that came off the same assembly line, and all you got to do is get a manual on a 72 Impala, and men. Because we're all the same. Women are all over the place. It's like they're all cars, but they're all different models. Some the engine's in the back, some's in the front, some are 4-cylinders, some are 8-cylinders.
I love it when the engine's in the back too. They usually drive the fastest, I've found.
The thing is you can't approach a Nissan like you approach a Porsche, and you can't approach a Dodge like you approach a Chevy. You just don't know. Now they all have 4 wheels, but that's about where it ends. So once in a while, guys do that thing where like, oh no, I got the answer.
Right.
You got the answer for the Chevy. You don't have the answer for the Zuzu iMark that I'm driving.
If you listen to the lady, that's the most important part.
That's the thing. So
that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. Here's how you got to be as a man. You got to be like a good center fielder. You don't know where that ball's going, right, left, forward, or back.
Sports analogy.
Right.
Sports.
Yeah, but you have to be in that position where if it's well, we're playing baseball.
Sorry, I didn't.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. The point is you can't. It's all right. Hey, these guys rock. I'll tell you what. The less you know about sports, the harder you rock. By the way, like Huey Lewis, he knows a ton about sports.
Yeah.
But
what happened to him? What happened to that
that's
guy?
What happened? He did a whole album.
Exactly.
But okay, that's how Dave rock. Here's my point. No, a center fielder, you can't start charging forward before the guy swings the bat. You don't know where that ball's going to go. You have to be able to go different directions. Each woman is a new batter. You see what I'm saying? Don't move before it's hit. Here's
so true.
Okay, but now I'm getting to an animal analogy. This is going to be good because rockers know animals. Men are like dogs. We like to be roughed up. We like to, when you get your dog and start pulling its ears or rolled over, start patting it on the belly and slapping it around and stuff, and the dog tail's wagging, knocking stuff over with its tail. They love it. All right. Women are like cats. You go after a cat like that, it gets on top of the refrigerator and won't come down. A lot of guys are like 2-year-olds around cats. They come bounding in, and the cat's freaked out. And the cat's like, I'm going to be up here until the kid goes to sleep. I'm not coming down. Because they go bounding after him. What do you do with the cat? put the hand down, let the cat come to you. Let the cat put a little pressure on you, because a cat will provide its own pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cat finds out what it's like. Cat starts pressing where it feels good. Slow, even, rhythmic strokes. You can't take a cat, start going against the grain and pawing it and grabbing it like a dog. Nice and easy. So if you think men, treat them like dogs, and women, cats, smooth. No sudden movements. Nice and slow.
Right.
Take your time. Rhythmic. Let the cat press up against you. That's where your answer is.
Nice.
Thank you.
I gotta do this show more often. I learned so much.
It's great, huh?
We're going to take a little break. Foo Fighters here tonight, and we'll be right back after this.
1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine will be right back.
The one and only Live 105.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Marcel. Almost said Dr. Drew, who's out of town tonight. Marcel is a plastic surgeon, and a good one. So if you have any questions regarding that topic, call in tonight. Tonight's the night to ask that question. Dave and Chris here tonight from the Foo Fighters. We'll hear something else, I should say, off the new tribute CD, or I should say In Your Honor CD in the next hour, but it'll be early. And now we're running late, so we'll take a call before we go to break. Val?
Hey, Adam.
Corolla. Oh, yeah. I want Marco Polo, the kids' game, changed to Adam Carolla. You guys could do this. You're in front of, hundreds, maybe thousands of people when you play in concert.
Yeah?
Yeah, thousands. Yeah. I want the game Marco Polo, the pool game. The pool game.
Sure.
Adam Carolla. It's time for a change. Kids would be playing it. 500 years from now, after I'm dead, that'd be my legacy. Let's go play Adam Carolla in the pool. We know who he was.
I like that.
Yeah. They'd be like, he's part of some morning zoo. He died like 600 years ago, but the game's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, Marco Polo's they've been playing it for like 900 years in pools. That's enough. Go ahead. Go ahead, Val. Thank you.
Adam, I love you. You are a genius. Believe me, I think your voice is so sexy.
That's right. Well, you're only 13, so 2 more short years next week. We can be together.
Okay. Adam, I got a question for you, and I got a question for Dr. Marcel. Okay. Adam, my question is, I've been watching my brother's porn I found in his room. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to be watching it, but I do. What's weird about it is it's mostly girls having sex with dogs.
Wow. How old's your brother?
Where do you live?
Florida, so it all
20.
coming into focus. Where does how old is your brother?
He's like 20. He lives at home because he's a loser.
Oh, okay.
No, don't say that.
With his dog porn.
Yeah, but doggy porn. Hold on a second. About this reason 128 why you got to kick the males out on their 18th birthday. You know what I mean? Because of the weird German porn that's between a mattress and box spring. Val, we got to take a quick break, but I'm not going to let you go. I want you to hang on. Foo Fighters are here. I got all backed up tonight and screwed myself up. We'll take a quick break. We'll get back with Val, Foo Fighters. Dr. Marcel is here, and we're going to find that Kenny Rogers song, too, I swear to Christ. All that after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
the one and only Live 105.
Everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Marcel. Dr. Marcel is filling in quite nicely for Dr. Drew, and the Foo Fighters are here. Dave's here. Chris is here. Also, we'll hear something else off the In Your Honor CD during this break sometime, and maybe a little Kenny Rogers as well, because the kids, I find most of the Loveline listeners, while into Kenny Rogers, are more into Kenny Rogers in first edition years. They're all right.
Early Kenny Rogers.
Early Kenny, yeah, because it's a it's a sort of harder core, more alternative vibe. The early Kenny.
It's more of a cult thing.
Yeah, this is before the Kajunga Resort or whatever he's talking about. This is what your goal should be. I'd like to do this in my life too. You come out with something like Kenny Rogers. You wrote this gambling song. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold. He wrote that song like 28 years ago. He's had 5 TV specials and now huge endorsement deals. Like one mediocre 2.5-minute song, he's built an entire career on now. He's spokesperson for casinos and stuff. Like one song. You guys you need your one song that's going to see
And then I can have a chicken restaurant?
Well, not just a chicken restaurant.
A chain.
A chain
and casino money.
Dave Grohl's Roasters.
I guarantee Kenny Rogers has billions of dollars in the bank, and I'm saying you're young now. You can still rock. You get on an airplane. Eventually it's going to get old. You're going to want to hang back and do some endorsement deals. You're going to want to put your face up in plexiglass and move some chickens or whatever. I'm not saying write a song about chickens, although it's not. There's been worse ideas. But I'm just saying, figure out your sort of Kenny Rogers gambling song.
Angle. I gotta find that angle.
You find your angle.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Or here's another one, like that's your school is out for summer angle, which is your Foo Fighters song that is played every year at this certain time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. There's only one school's out for summer, but it gets played, every June, all June, because it's the only, Alice Cooper had the forethought to realize that kids need a song to leave school with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, which one of our songs would apply itself to fast food?
To fast food?
Yeah.
Well, I think we have to write one.
I'm saying you can write. Yeah, you can't. You can't go back and modify. You have to do a new one, but it doesn't have to be fast food.
It could be anything.
It could be anything, just as long, it's a way to feather your nest, pardon the pun, with the chickens for later on in life.
Like a Viagra tie-in or some kind of song,
whatever,
potency.
Something for the road, something for the future. That's all I'm saying. I mean it with, I say it, with love and respect.
Thanks,
I'm not
Adam.
asking you to compromise yourself at all. I'm just saying look down the road. Val, you guys are especially high-spirited band. You expend a lot of energy up there on stage. You're not going to be able to keep that up forever.
It's true.
Val?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone had to talk to the band. You're 13, and you found your brother's doggy porn stash. Yeah, well, how did you find it?
Well, okay, I can't lie that I snoop. I am a snooper, and I steal. I have compulsions to do it. So.
Mm-hmm. And you sound. It sounds like there's trouble. Your brother's a loser. He's living at home. How's your family doing?
Bad, actually. My dad is abusive.
Mm-hmm.
Right now he's like 2 rooms away from me. My mom right now is going to college. She's getting her degree in computer science. And she says right when she gets a job, she's divorcing his ass and she's getting rid of him.
That's nice.
And
now, did she crochet that into a pot holder, or did she tell you that? Because that seems like kind of thing.
No, she told me that.
Oh, okay.
She told me that, yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely to lay a bunch of heavy stuff on your kids when they're like trying to be kids. So horrible when they sort of parentalize the kids and force them to grow up.
He's really abusive to her too. Like,
yeah.
I've seen him hit her, and like when she tries to talk to him, he has her hand and he jams it in like a nearest drawer or something.
Where's my bourbon?
Really? Is he an alcoholic?
Yes, and he's got tons of drugs, a bunch of them for like antidepressants, which from his medical history that I've read. Because
wow,
I snoop.
You really do snoop.
Gee.
Yes.
What do you got on Marcel? I think he's bi. Look it up. All right, so Val.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just look into my crystal ball here. First off, are you sure he can't hear you right now? He's only 2 rooms away, and I'm guessing those aren't real big rooms.
I've got 2 doors. Right now I'm hiding in a bathroom because if anybody catches me talking right now, it's 2 in the morning over here. If anybody catches me, my butt is so going to be in a giant pile of douche right now.
All right. So not a medium-sized pile of douche, but a giant one.
Liar, whore,
All
you know it.
So Val.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because you sound sort of jovial about this whole thing. It sounds like you almost have a sense of humor about it.
It's, well, I always try to keep a straight face, like, around my friends. Nobody knows about what's going on in my family, and it's really
All
quite
right.
sucky.
Quite sucky? Okay.
Yes, quite sucky.
So here's the thing. Val, all I do is sit around and listen to people all day long, and I immediately know the dumb ones from the smart ones because, well, we've never really had a smart person call the show, but you're our first. You're smart. You're sharp. You're intelligent. You have this crappy family. But here's the thing. Being smart never really kept you out of trouble. Like, it doesn't matter how high your IQ is. If you have a really effed up family, you're going to get into trouble.
Yeah.
Being smart doesn't really keep you away from drugs or abusive boyfriends or bad situations. It doesn't even get you good grades. It's really neither here nor there. As a matter of fact, it's worse because you're just tortured. Now your smart person knows they're leading a horrible life, as opposed to dumb people who don't really know it because they're too stupid. So Val,
yeah.
What you need to do is stay out of your brother's crap. Number one, stay out of his room. Number two, stay out of your abusive dad's crosshairs. You know what I mean? Don't get up in his grill. Don't get around him if he's drunk or high. Stay out of that. As far as your mom goes, if she tries to lay crap on you about her relationship with him, tell her to zip it. It's not your business. She's an adult. He's an adult. It's between them. You spend as much time as you possibly can at school, get your grades off, and go far away to some lesbian college.
Which is, okay, you just brought...
All right, that's enough. What else do you need? Do you know what I mean?
Sage advice?
Yes. Look, people have horrible families. That's your motivation to get it together and get out. It's weird. It's like the worse the family, the more they hang, the more they immerse themselves in it, like some painful tooth you can't stop flicking with your tongue. It's like they have to keep going back, trying to get love from dad, trying to put dad and mom back together, just go to school, play volleyball team, band, whatever it is. Stay there till 7:30 at night, come home tired, eat your dinner and go to bed. And to just slip out the next morning, go back to school. Weekend, spend the night at your friend's house. I mean, you can really stay out of your house by the time you're 13 and up, pretty much, if you can just sort of get your life in order. Yes?
Yeah, she just needs to fly under the radar till she can get out of the house.
Right. And especially if her dad is abusive. We have, let's see, tattoo. Gave himself a carbon tattoo. It's a carbon tattoo.
Never heard of a carbon tattoo.
Isn't that like one of those prison tattoos where you take
a pencil or something?
I think it's where you take ash and you cut yourself and then rub the ash in. No, is that something else? I'm not sure.
Well, we're going to find out. But actually, first I want to talk to Stephanie, who has boob-related questions. Stephanie?
Hi.
22?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Well, after I had my daughter, my breasts haven't been as perky as they have been, but I've been doing some research on, like, implants and all those things, and I don't think I'm ready to get breast implants, but I was thinking maybe a lift. But I wanted to ask the doctor, what's the criteria that you would need in order to get a breast?
Well, usually women that need breast lifts, it's because their nipple is below the level of the fold. So that kind of hikes the nipple up above the level of what we call the inframammary crease or the fold.
Where is that the one underneath?
Yeah. But if your breast just needs to be perkier, you're better off with an implant because I don't think you'll really like the scars associated with a lift.
Now, how does the lift work? How do you do it?
You cut away skin.
At the top?
Above and around.
And just cinch it up? And just pull it up. And then where's the scar go? Around the top?
The scar can go around the nipple. It can also go around the nipple, down the front of the breast, and in the crease. It depends on how far it sags and how high it has to go.
And what is a breast implant, no scar?
Breast implant, well, whatever little access scar that you need.
Right.
But it's certainly a lot more acceptable for most.
What's the price difference?
Actually, pretty close to the same because with a lift you have to do a little more work, and so you charge more of a surgeon's fee. With a breast implant surgery, you got to pay for the implant.
Wow. Yeah. It's you got parts involved, right?
Exactly. But, I mean, most women, if you're looking to get back a degree of fullness and perkiness, a lift is actually, once it's snugged up, then it starts to relax a little. You won't keep that perkiness, so most women benefit from an implant.
What about the fact that silicone is now back? Is it back? No?
Kinda. I mean, I'm the #1 silicone account in my area because I believe in it. I do a lot of it, and I don't think you can beat it. It's so much softer and more natural feeling, and I think women just need to be educated. It's not a perfect implant. No implant is. Yeah. They just need to know what they're getting into and let them decide.
Marcel brought me 2 implants. He brought me a saline one, and he brought me a silicone one, and I felt the difference. The silicone one feels 1,000 times better.
There's no comparison.
Really?
Which is really weird because you just think, well, they're both going to feel like jelly in a Ziploc bag.
What's the saline one feel like?
The bag of water.
That's it?
Yeah. And the thinner the patient, and those are the gals, unfortunately, that often need an implant, the more you see the bag, you see the ripples, all that bad porn that you like to watch, all those gals with the ripples around the side, that's all saline.
Especially when they're upside down.
Yeah, on all fours.
Yeah. That's all saline. Oh, where you can see the
the ridges. Yeah,
it's like
that's saline.
Tarp that's been rained.
Yeah. Moguls.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Turn
like
off.
serrated
It's like the edges around a pie or something like that. Like a pot pie with the crust, the way it folds. It's like that.
Yeah. But it's not a good pie. It's a mincemeat pie.
It's a saline pie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I do have some porn that has in it, and it bothers me.
It does.
Now, you're saying that's the saline.
That's saline. Silicone, because it's thicker, more jelly-like, you rarely see any rippling at all. It's just 1,000 times better.
It's like mochi.
And
there's no ripple. It's like a nice, soft mochi.
Yeah.
Why are some fake boobs hard as a rock?
Because they have a lot of scar formation around them.
And then what about the whole silicone is killing everyone?
Well, the fact is, there are women with silicone breast implants that have bad diseases, rheumatoid arthritis and all that. But there's a lot of women without breast implants that also have those diseases, and there doesn't seem to be a difference between the two groups.
And no ripples.
And no ripples.
No ruffles.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing in the science, nothing in the literature that supports a link between silicone gel breast implants and disease.
Who's got the huevos to make silicone implants in 2005?
Only 2 companies in the United States, Mentor and Inamed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Balls.
There used to be a bunch, and they all got sued out of existence.
Right. Yeah. It's by the way, there never really was any medical data to support the whole thing.
None.
Just a bunch of trial.
A lot of people that made money.
Yeah. I swear to God, but what? No boobs, no secondhand smoke and airbags everywhere. They're driving me nuts. These people, they got nothing anymore. And by the way, what's the part where, as a trial lawyer, you just get to make up stuff like 55,000 people die of secondhand smoke every year, or women are dropping left and right from silicone, but based on what?
Junk science.
Just junk, right?
Yep.
Well. There's no problem. I feel there's no problem. I see that stuff printed all over the place, too.
Well, you can get people that are very opinionated or have an agenda, and they come up with these conclusions based on faulty logic.
Here, it's also I was just walking through a home and doing a little home inspection with a guy who's a home inspector, and I said, what about all this killer mold that was killing everyone a year and a half ago? What happened to this? He just looked at me and said,
hoax.
Nothing. And I'm like, mold's been around for several billion years, a billion years before we got around. Why did it start killing people in 2002?
Because of Ed McMahon is what it was, wasn't it? Wasn't he the first Ed McMahon?
Oh, he fell over?
No, where his dog died, and he came out and said, I think he was the first guy to say this mold can kill. Right. And within a year, the mold industry was through the roof.
That just happened to the guy that produced our record, Nick, our good friend. Had to redo his whole house because of mold.
Really?
Yeah.
But how come it doesn't? Everyone's house has mold in it, and it only affects a very small percentage of people. You know what I mean?
His wife was pregnant, so they were worried that it was going to affect the baby.
It's not killer mold. It's regular mold and nutty people.
Could it be regular? Could it be a certain type of mold and people that are allergic to that certain type?
Yeah. But whatever it is, there's no more of it around than there was 200 years ago or 50 years ago. How come none of our parents ever even heard of mold?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon, man, we got him to blame for killer mold. I'm just saying, whether it's breast implants or killer mold or
anthrax.
I'm allergic to peanuts. Whatever it is, not all of it is as bad as it's made out to be.
Right.
Thank you. All right. So you recommend a breast implant
in a lot of cases, yeah. If you don't need too much of a lift, the implant's better.
Jennifer.
Yes.
Ooh, you have a 36H breast?
Yes.
Awesome.
You're Adam's dream.
Yeah. How about the rest of you? How's the rest of you doing?
Well, I just had a baby 5 months ago, so I'm not perfect.
All right. What's up? And how do you know you're an H?
Well, I had to go to a special store to get measured, and actually, I'm not an H. I'm actually a cut bigger, but they don't make that in a 36. So they had to put me in a 38 because it's slightly bigger than that.
And I don't understand. And Marcel, what is it with the double D and then, it goes A, B, C, D, D, double D.
Then they go triple D, and then they'll go into F.
Then they skip E and go to F.
There is actually an E.
Really?
Yeah. I think I had one patient. She was an L.
No.
Yeah.
But what about the fact that it's just sort of like, it's like saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. Like, why don't you just keep going?
What are the increments too? Like how?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. There's a whole bra conspiracy that I'm going to get to the bottom to one day. Yeah.
Oh, it makes no sense at all.
Right. I mean, this is all you do is stare at bras all day, oftentimes through bras, and you don't know what it is, right?
I have no idea.
All right. So what should Jennifer do? Are you looking for a reduction?
Yeah, but I want to know if that's going to affect me breastfeeding in the future or pregnancies in the future.
Well, you probably should wait till you're done having babies before you get a breast reduction.
Okay.
Why?
Because if she gets pregnant again and her breasts get big and then they stay big, because a certain percentage of women that happens, you will have had this big surgery for nothing because you'll regrow.
But it's not because the plumbing gets affected in any way.
No. And, in most breast reduction techniques, your nipple stays attached to at least a portion of the breast mound. And so, if you wanted to get a reduction, you could probably still breastfeed.
Okay. But I might as well just wait until after.
I would,
wait till you're done having kids.
Yeah, wait till you're done having kids, because what'll happen, even if you don't get bigger after the next kids, your breasts will stretch and then they'll sag, and then you'll still need another touch-up down the road.
The whole having kids thing is sort of like for women, like just wait till you're done having kids, and then like I'm going to have the car detailed. Wait till after we go camping. We're going off road. Yeah. Don't do it now. Wait till we come back from the 500.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, don't waste the carnauba wax now. It's only going to get effed up. It's going to be a mess when we get back. When we get back from Mexico, we're going to need a coat of paint. It's going to need just don't bother. That's kind of what it is with women, right? Let crap out all the kids. Then it's time to
start fine tuning.
Time to pick up the mess. No, I was gonna say no, not fine tune. Yeah, then it's time, because otherwise it could go back.
Right.
All right. Let's hear a little song from the Foo Fighters. Chris, where's my Kenny Rogers song?
We're still looking for it. That's a deep cut, Adam.
I know, but the last time, there's problems. It's 6 months ago we found it immediately, but I think it's because some guy was in Studio J and found it. All right. What have you been doing to find it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Last time I played on air,
as long as you're working on it.
Good hustle. Heat, Corolla, so.
What's that?
Last time I played on air, there was angry phone calls and stuff, so it's not Chris's fault. It's not my fault. I just want to avoid that in the future.
Well, what are you saying? Are you saying you're not
sounds
looking
like they
for it?
barred
I think nobody's looking
Yeah,
for
apparently there was some anger about that.
Yeah, who cares? Go get it. I got 2 TV shows.
Who was angry?
Yeah, who was angry?
Kenny?
The upper ups.
Oh, who cares? Go get it.
No, we looked for it here. We can't find it. All I can find is a crappy 30-second
that's
piece
fine
on the internet, but it's awful.
I don't care. I want to hear it.
It's on the Big Lebowski. Watch the Big Lebowski.
Hey, Anderson, play it, you idiot.
All right, can we go to break
Stop
and
arguing
then
with
play
me? Yes.
Because we're late for
Jack
break.
off. All right, I want to. All right. Jesus Christ.
You're all flustered now.
No, but what's everyone argue with me? Just go get
because
it.
I'm the one who gets the angry phone calls, not you.
Who cares? Tell them it's my idea.
He's got 2 TV shows.
I got 2 TV shows. I'm literally a millionaire. I got enough FU money on me right now in my right flip-flop.
But I don't get any of that.
I know. You don't. But you do. I do owe you some money. All right, let's take ourselves a quick break. Find that, put it on, Anderson. Also, a Foo Fighter song, all that, after this.
Hello? Who's this?
This is LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back.
The one and only Live 105.
But provocative. Hey, everyone. It's LoveLine. All right. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Marcel. Dr. Marcel is filling in quite nicely for Dr. Drew.
Doing a great job.
Foo Fighters.
Dr. Drew?
Foo Fighters are here tonight. We're going to hear something off the new Foo Fighters double CD. Got the rockin' disc, got the acoustic disc. What more do you need? And we're going to hear a song in a minute. Anderson, do you have Kenny Rogers?
Yeah, are we going to drop it after I play it?
Yeah, let's play it. Just want to hear a little condition my condition was in. Just tell me what you got.
In to see what condition my condition was in.
Wow.
Oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
Yeah, 60s, right?
I pushed my soul in a deep dark hole, and then I
You guys could cover this.
You really could.
I'm in. You get me a copy, I'll have it.
He pushed his soul in the deep dark hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just checked in to see what condition his condition was in.
What condition was it in?
You know what? That's when we hear music like that, you know what we call it? Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Something, just anything that just seems a little off.
Yeah.
Brown. 70s.
Yeah.
Like if you hear something that's brown.
Yeah, I think that was probably late 60s, though. Maybe like 67, 68. But the point is Kenny wasn't always the gray bearded gent with the dice in his hand.
That guy's got like 9 lives.
He rocked it psychedelically in the 60s.
Psychedelically.
All
You
right,
get that
let's,
from Ween, Dave?
What's that?
Brown. Ween calls everything brown. That's
Yeah, I got it from Mickey, the guitar player.
That's
Ween.
awesome. He's the
so
best.
brown.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Anderson. Where were we? Who do you want to talk to? Triple D? Oh, wait. No more boob. Pros and cons. Let's take a question for the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Chasky?
Hey, this is Chaskay.
Chaskay?
Guys.
What's happening? You're 18.
Actually, I'm 15.
All right.
I have a question for Dave Grohl.
That's me.
That's you. What do you take from Nirvana into your Foo Fighters records and just like the whole band and how it works?
Well, just as you grow up and you sort of retain parts of your childhood or your growing up. I mean, that was a while ago. That was I joined in 1990 and it was over by 94. So Foo Fighters have been a band for about 10 years now. It's a big part of my past. I mean, it was a short period of time, but it was a really big part of my life. And so, I base a lot of what I do on what I learned then.
How old were you when Cobain finally killed himself, or maybe you don't think he did kill himself?
No, I was 25, I guess. It was 94, so I was 25 years old. I'm 36 now.
So was it like May or?
It was April.
April, like the end of April or something.
The beginning
like that?
of April in 94.
Oh, I'm trying to figure it out. I was saying to somebody a couple nights ago that when I was kissing your ass, actually, you should have been listening to that part.
Prish.
No, I was saying, Dave Grohl's played in two of the greatest rock bands really in the last, 15 or 20 years. He's been in both of them, and he was playing different instruments in both of them, which is really amazing to me. And I also said, when the dust settles and 20 years goes by, you might look back and see that the Foo Fighters maybe even have a better body of work than Nirvana. And the person was like, no. But I said, well, first off, Nirvana, and I love Nirvana, but Nirvana had around, their body of work's 4 or 5 years or something like that. Foo Fighters are going on 10. Is there more? There's more Foo Fighter material now, really, than there was Nirvana material, and the Foo Fighters are going to keep going. I know you have the Kurt Cobain thing, and you have that whole side of it, but I don't know if 20 years goes by and they look back at the bodies of the two work.
Well, there's such different things, and that what happened in 1991 when Nirvana blew up. When Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains and all that music started blowing up coming out of Seattle, it represented something different than what the Foo Fighters represent. So I think people look at Nirvana as, as something different. With the Foo Fighters, it's more about continuing or surviving or just living.
Let me ask you this: do you feel like for certain people there's a certain nostalgia, like your dad talks about, Floyd Patterson was the greatest boxer to ever put gloves on, but you realize he was 182 pounds, and Mike Tyson would have walked right through him when Mike Tyson was 19. But in your dad's eyes, there's nobody could be better than these sports, Bob Cousy, greatest point guard ever, but he couldn't touch the backboard or anything, I'm not saying Nirvana is that, but what I mean is you would know, because you were in both bands, and I know there were different times in your life, but, people hold Nirvana up as, like, sort of in an almost nostalgic way, like you just can't touch it. Nobody could ever be that good. But you were there, what I mean?
Which also makes my perspective a little different than anybody else's, because...
But more valid, I would say, than your dad and Bob Cousy.
Probably. To me, being in Nirvana was almost like being in any other band, It was just three guys. It started out in a van, and we wrote songs in a garage practice space, and then went to a studio and made a record. And the biggest difference with Nirvana was that we wound up selling a bazillion records, and people, I think people looked at our band as some sort of turning point in where the direction of popular music was going, because you could have had another Winger single, or you could have had another,
Did you feel like you were in a great band, or like you were in a band that was
good,
a good band that had great timing?
I think it was more about timing than anything. We could. Did you ever get to see us play?
No, I never saw you live because I was swinging a hammer at the time. I probably couldn't afford any tickets. But Bobcat Goldthwait, who I hang out with, says he used to open.
Oh, he came on tour with us. Yeah, it was great.
And he used to tell me how good you guys.
He was. Well, there were nights when it was really on, and there were nights where it was the biggest train wreck you've ever seen in your life. Like watching a bad comedian, it just makes you want to vomit or.
Is that Kurt's drug use?
Oh, it was just all of us. Sometimes we sucked too.
Yeah, I've seen
they weren't that good. I've blowing it.
I've seen the Foo Fighters a million times, and it's everyone agrees that it's to me, Green Day and the Foo Fighters, or Foo Fighters and Green Day, are two of the better bands out there to see live. Never want to miss the Foo Fighters, and I've never seen you guys have a bad night in the maybe 10 times I've seen you. Do you guys think you're better musicians, or tighter, or you're more serious about it?
I think we focus on the music a little more than most other bands that I've ever played with. With Nirvana, it wasn't. We didn't even talk about music. We would just do it.
Right.
Kurt would play a riff, and Chris would start following it, and I'd give it a beat, and it was that simple. So we weren't
right
telling each other to watch that second chorus and make sure you don't speed up into the outro.
Right.
Foo Fighters is we're a little we're tighter, and we really do kind of focus on what we're doing.
Do you feel like you guys have raised the bar for yourself a little bit? I mean, you guys do great live concerts, and that's what I think different bands have sort of different buzzes, but Foo Fighters certainly great live show. So now you have to do a great live show.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go up there and disappoint people that expect a great live show because Foo Fighters are known for their live performances.
Got to do it.
Right. And in a way, maybe Nirvana didn't have that pressure.
It just wasn't about that. It was a weird. It was strange. We would walk on stage and just whatever happened. And sometimes it happened really well, and sometimes it didn't. But when it happened really well, it was awesome, and you could tell that something was happening that was special. And then you'd walk off stage, and we wouldn't even say, "Hey, that was a great show." You'd walk off stage and get a drink and change your clothes.
Was the MTV Unplugged stuff? That was a good Nirvana. That was a good night, right?
That was a good night. We were happy that turned out well, because all of the rehearsals that we did leading up to that really sucked. We thought it was going to suck. I was convinced it was just going to be the biggest flounder of our career.
Yeah, because
I didn't think we'd release it. And that day it actually worked, because we'd heard all these horror stories about Stone Temple Pilots had to do each song 6 times before they liked it, and Neil Young did the whole show and threw it away. And I just thought, God, this is never going to come out. But it actually at the end of the show, I thought, wow, that was a good vibe. That actually turned out all right.
It seemed good from a layperson's point of view on my love seat, but I just want to know if that went down in your mind as a good version of Nirvana or bad.
Yeah, well, some of my favorite memories were the gigs that were supposed to suck that turned out to be some of the best shows we've ever played. Like the Reading Festival, the last show we ever played in England, that we were headlining this Reading Festival, and I think Kurt had just come out of rehab, and we hadn't rehearsed in 6 months and hadn't seen each other in forever, and all the magazines were saying they've canceled. No, they haven't. They're playing. Are they playing or not? And we showed up, and there were 60,000 people there, and I was expecting it to be a train wreck, and there were people saying, this is the most important show of your career. And I thought, this is a disaster.
Right.
And we killed it. Killed it.
And what do you think... let's just say Nirvana stayed together for 20 years, which, seems sort of impossible. But hypothetically, they turned out to be, Bad Religion, and they're going on their 25th year. And I like Bad Religion, but I'm trying to think of a good band that I like that's been together for 25 years. Do you think you would have sat behind the drums for 25 years? I mean, would that be a curse for you and not so much a blessing?
Who knows? Would it be a good thing if Zeppelin were still making records?
I guess. I don't know if John Bonham would still be alive or something. I'm just wondering, do you... I know it's a stupid hypothetical that you can't answer, but when you were behind the drums for Nirvana, did you want to get out front, or did you say, hey, I'm in a good band, this is cool?
No, I was so psyched just to be the drummer. I love just being the drummer. Just being the drummer is a luxury, because personally I think drummers are the most important person in the whole band. You could have the greatest lead singer in the world, but if your drummer sucks, you're done. There's no way.
Right.
So I look at drummers as like the backbone or the mother of the group. Everyone can go do their own thing, but if the drummer's not there. So, and getting to play drums to these songs that Kurt wrote that were great, man. I sang them in my head every time we played them, and it was great. It was a good time.
Right, but okay.
But I couldn't imagine.
Feel like you could have created, could you have collaborated with Kurt? You feel like your voice could have eventually been heard in the band?
You ever heard that joke? What was the last thing the drummer said before he was kicked out of the band?
I got an idea for a song.
Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. All right, we now I always, whenever I do these things, I always feel like, Dave's heard every goddamn Nirvana question that's ever been asked, and he doesn't want to hear anymore. But I'm just curious for my own edification.
Absolutely fine.
All right, let's take ourselves a little break, and then I promise we will hear ourselves a Foo Fighters song. All that after this.
1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine will be right back.
The one and only Live 105.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. Dr. Marcel is filling in for Dr. Drew this evening. He'll take your plastic
Lucky
surgery
me.
calls. Chris and Dave here from the Foo Fighters. We'll hear something else off the In Your Honor CD in just a second. I got to do this Durex condom thing that I should have done an hour and 45 minutes ago. One lucky person tonight's going to win a Durex party pack. Party pack includes CDs and a poker set and money, although it doesn't specify how much, so it's a lot. And, of course, the Durex condoms. This week, everyone who calls in who's 18 years or older will qualify, and I'll decide at the end of the show who wins it. Brought to you by Durex. Remember, there's sex, then there's Durex. And I'm going to give it to Sarah without even talking to her. Sarah?
Hi.
Triple D?
Another Adam poster child.
We have a winner.
Oh, joy.
Stay on the line, yeah. And believe me, when you're a Triple D, you should have a condom in you at all times, just in case you're jogging and someone jumps on you.
She sounds like a party pack to me.
Yes, you should be preloaded with a condom. Go ahead, Sarah.
Well, my question is, because I am so big, I do a lot of horseback riding, and, when you're galloping along, you get a problem. And I don't want to be sagging down to my knees by the time I'm 45.
Bouncy.
Mm-hmm. And do you have the outfit? Do you have those pants and that helmet and the high boots and stuff?
No, it's not English. It's Western. Cowgirl.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of
Just wears a vest.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the English. The two hottest outfits on a chick is the tennis outfit. The short skirt, the little socks, little balls on the end of it. And the riding outfit.
With the crop.
Little crop. That little helmet that really, those pants, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Classy. Yeah. Lady Chatterley stuff. Hot 70s softcore porn stuff. Now, see, he doesn't know Kenny Rogers, but believe me, he lights up like a pinball machine when I say Lady Chatterley. All right, so Sarah, what about it, Marcel? Is that
a lot of it's just genetic, how good your elasticity is, and obviously going braless is not something you should be doing. And
what does how much difference does a bra make? If
it takes the weight off.
If you took but didn't some people hypothesize that the bra actually sort of weakened the breast or made it more saggy?
No.
Let me ask you this: if I took a woman, two same cup. C cup, same woman. Let's just say split her and made a doppelganger of her. One wore a bra, the other I raised in the wild like a feral child, and never wore a bra. When her shirt was off at age 30, would I see a difference?
I think so. I mean, no one has ever done that kind of a study, but the tissues.
Yes, I will. Okay. That will be my life's work. That and the Adam Carolla Marco Polo thing are going to be my two. But that's what they'll remember me by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your legacy.
You think they'll, at age 40, they could tell the difference?
Oh, I'm sure. Because you've got suspensory ligaments in the breast, Cooper's ligaments, and with gravity and pull and stuff, they're going to stretch out. So
what about a sports bra?
Yeah, she should wear, and at a Triple D, it's tough. There's no doubt about it.
Sarah, are you a big gal?
No, I'm actually like a 36, so it's hard to find them.
Yeah, no, but how about the rest of you? How's the ass doing? I'm worried about the horse.
I've been complimented.
You've been by black guys, though, right?
No, I don't have the ghetto booty going on.
Oh, okay, all right. And I meant no disrespect, but they like a lot of asses.
Sure.
Man. Let's just call them like I see them. All right, how much do you weigh?
About 150. I'm about 5'9".
5'9". All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Curvaceous.
Sounds curvaceous. And by the way, 150 on the radio. Go ahead and add 30 pounds to that. All right, baby. Because here's the thing. I hear English. I hear petite. I hear Western style. I hear bigger, stronger breed of cat. All right, Sarah. So wear a bra.
Well, I do. I've tried wearing 2 bras, and I've gone to wearing a snug-fitting vest when I ride because it does seem to help. But I'm wondering what I can do all around.
Not much else.
Yeah, but like a sports bra would be good.
Just wearing good support at all times.
You have a sports bra?
Well, I do kind of, but it doesn't really fit right because of the size.
Well, you just got to get a sportier sports bra. Yeah, you got to step it up. All right?
Okay.
All right, well, what do you want me to do? I'll come in there and hold your boobs while you ride? Jesus Christ. Well, what do you want? Everyone's so disappointed after they're done talking to me. All right. What do I got? A magic gravity wand or something? What do you want me to do? I told her sports bra. What else?
The truth hurts.
Yeah, an elaborate block and tackle pulley system. What do you want? All right, let's hear I'm disgusted at all use, by the way. Let's hear a little something from the Foo Fighters. Yes, this one is called Over and Out.
Restless little one, comfortable and warm. Let me fall apart, crippled in your arms. Chase me through the dark, ready on your mark, first to reach the stars. Winds a broken heart, one that broke apart, shattered from the start. Cages and alarms, keeping us from harm. I will be the guard, hope to rest upon. Could I be the one to break a will so strong? Pray it won't be long
So get your problems ready.
Heat things up with new Durex warming condoms. There's sex, and then there's Durex.
The one and only Live 105.
Show, and that's the week. What a way to end it. I want to thank Dr. Marcel for coming in here and doing a great job. Of course, Chris and Dave from the Foo Fighters. In your honor, name of the CD. Go out and get it. You get 2 CDs. But it's for the price of 3. That's the twist. See, normally it's 2 CDs for the price of 1. They actually twisted it this way. It's, how much is it, 20? It should be $30. If anything under that,
it's like $14.
Yeah,
man.
it's nothing. We're giving those things away.
And at Best Buy, it's like a buck.
Yeah.
All right, so
they're in a basket by the front door.
Save your money and go get it. And you don't really have to even save it. It's practically free. I want to thank engineer Chris for doing a great job all week.
You're great,
engineer Michelle, who's not here, for doing a great job. Engineer Anderson, the nimble fingered one, for doing a great job on the potentiometers and pulling up Kenny Rogers.
That's great.
I want to thank phone screener Patricia and junior producer Lauren for doing a great job. She's all gussied up for the Foo Fighters too. She curled her hair, put on some perfume, and of course producer Ann. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Marcel saying mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.